Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is Friday, 15th of March 2024. Uh, I'm a Dukas Copy's trading community member. You might be aware of me if you have been here for many days. And if you are new here, please let me introduce myself. My name is Rakesh. I'm a Dukas Copy's trading community member. Kindly do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank because I'm not, and I'm an independent trader and analyst actually. Therefore, all the views or the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss here in this live stream are of my own. They don't have to do anything with the Dukas Copy Bank. We will be discussing here the price action for all the major currency pairs and a few other instruments also. And we will be basing our analysis only on the price action. Somewhere or the other we will be using the technical indicators like RSI and volumes only. Okay, this is only for confirmation purpose, and for this we will be using the candlestick type of charts to find out the key levels of inflection for all the currencies, and we'll see how we can actually use those levels deduced from the price action into our trading setups. I assure you that if you keep on doing the way I tell you to do, over a period of time, you will learn and make it a habit of doing the right thing over and over again. And if you continue doing this for a long period of time, you will be profitable in the long run. Okay, before I start the session, I must tell you that everything that I say in this live stream is only for information. It is not a trading advice. Please do your research before you put your money on the live markets. This is the standard risk disclaimer. Please go through it completely before you go to the charts. All right, here comes the charts. The first things first. First of all, I want to show you the US dollar index. Right now on your screens is the 4-hourly chart of the US dollar index. Till yesterday it looked like okay, the price has started moving higher. Even today it looked like the price is moving higher, but thereafter we could see that the price has opened lower. Actually, if I refresh my charts, you will realize that there was a gap down somewhere. I think maybe because of some news or the other, but something is there, and because of which the price went lower here. Now the exact reason I'm not sure, but we can actually market economic calendar. So right, so there must be some news because of which this was the drop here. But anyways, we are not concerned about what was the reason. We are only concerned that yes, this channel is still being followed, and I'm expecting the price to turn down or break this channel to the downside before it breaks 104.26 on the upside. So I'm expecting something like this here. You know that the bias, either this will happen, okay, if not this, then something like this might happen. Something like this might happen. Although I think this is a very good place for the sellers to enter, so there is a high probability that the sellers will enter in this zone if the price comes here. All right, so for us now, first level of resistance is 103.21. The second level of resistance is 104.26. On the downside, we have first level of support around 102.57, and thereafter we have a support around 102.31. Guys, please help me to make this webinar more interactive. by telling your views, your ideas, and your suggestions if there are any, so that we can make it more interactive and discussion oriented webinar. We can increase the time from 30 minutes to 1 hour if you are willing to do some interaction. You are just 5 seconds away from me. Please ask your questions. It will be reflected in the chat as soon as you ask it. All right, so here we have an uptrend. This uptrend will continue till the time the price is trading above 1.2600. Okay, so we have made a counter trending channel, and we are expecting this counter trending channel to break to the upside. Whenever that happens, we will be buying this market. So something like this may happen for some time, and I'm expecting the price to break like this. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. If that happens, that will be brilliant, because we'll have a good risk to reward ratio. Because in this case, say something like this happens, this will be an indication that the bearish market structure is broken, and next pullback to the downside will be seen as a buying opportunity with a small stop loss lower than 1.2600 and the first target of 1.2775 and the second target 1.2894. I think this will be a very good trade, but this is just a speculation. Let's not speculate, but wait for the channel to break on the upside. Okay, and then you can look for the buying opportunity. But I just hope that you got the idea what we want to do here and what are the key levels. Yes, these are the key levels, 1.2775. Now on what basis? On this previous highs, on the basis of these previous highs. And what about the lows? Which low is important? This low is important. Why this low is important? If you go to the daily, you will see that this is the place from where this price action occurred. So the buyers entered at this candle and they continued buying. So if the price breaks below this, then that means this bullishness will not continue. All right, so you have some reason for all these levels. So that's why I say that we will try to reduce the key levels and see how we can use those key levels into our trading setups. Okay, let's switch to the Euro USD. Okay, we were expecting the price to find some support here, and there is support right now. If you switch to daily, you will have a better picture. So something is happening here, although the buying is not very lucrative or buying is not too much, but yes, there is buying and the sellers have given up on this one. The price has gone beyond this high and it is still trading higher, and I think anything going higher than this high, which is 1.0899, so if the price goes at 1.0900, then I think you can buy this market with the target of 1.0981. So let's see how the things unfold in the future, but right now it looks like that the price is trying to hold here, whereas in case of the pound, the holding is not there. You see, there's a next low being formed here, whereas in the case of euro, it is holding. That means there are buyers present in this market. Okay, so where is the support now? If the price breaks from here, then 1.0795 is the horizontal level of support. The horizontal level of resistance is around 1.0981. In the Australian dollar, we were expecting this level to hold as a support, but now the next level is, I think, this rising trend line where the price can come back. So the channel is again extended, where this low has come here, and this line is of no use, this line is of no use, and these lines are of no use. So if I just remove this for some time, then you will see that the horizontal level of resistance is around 0.6668 still, and the support is dynamic in nature by this trend line, and the horizontal level of support is around 0.6478. New Zealand dollar, we were expecting this area to act as a support, but I think it is on the verge of breaking down now. Well, this low here is the level of support that we can expect. If the price goes below this 0.6068, then I think the low of this candle actually 0.60695, if the price goes below this, then we will have no hope for the New Zealand dollar, and that in that case it will keep going down and the prices can even go below 0.6038 in the coming time. Talk about the USD CHF. Finally, the price has went inside the both of those channels, and if it does not break to the downside very soon, then there's a higher probability that it will change the bearish bias into bullish bias by breaking above 0.8893. This is just my thoughts on this one. Whereas there is a support very far around 0.8730. It doesn't mean that I'm asking you to buy this. No, I'm just saying if the price goes higher, then look for a pullback like this to go long in that pair. All right, at this area. Talking about the US dollar against the Canadian, well, CAD is going down. I don't know why Canadian dollar is falling against the US dollar. The Brent is rising, even then the US dollar is rising and Canadian dollar is falling. Reason I'm not sure, but today or tomorrow I'm expecting the price to reverse from here and go in the direction which is around 1.35420 and 1.3359. If it starts going up from here, 1.3620 is still expected to act as a resistance. So be aware. I think these green candles should not be seen as a thing to buy, but you should be looking for a selling opportunity. If you want to be more specific, then you can remove all this shit and you can actually draw a counter trending channel over here. But be aware that you don't have to sell the market. If the price goes beyond 1.3620 to the upside, then you don't have to sell this market. Okay, like in this case, the price has gone above 148.92. You are expecting this to be a good resistance, but this has not acted as a good resistance. I think the price is going to test these lows here. What is the low here? 149.20. The high today is 149.16. So it may be going to test this low here, or maybe these lows, or maybe 150.88. Till the time the price is trading below 150.88, it is a bearish price action. This should not be seen as okay, let's see if it has retraced more than 50%. All right, so it has retraced almost 62%, and I think 62% is a good idea. If you get that 62%, then there is a possibility that from here the price can reverse. Actually, maybe on Monday or Tuesday you can see a down move towards 145.89 and maybe even 144.35 also. I'm expecting a down move in this one, New Zealand Canadian one. Why? Because this rising channel has broken to the downside. New Zealand dollar has broken below 30 levels of RSI on the 2 hour. On the 1 hour it is on 40. So any rise from here should be seen as a selling opportunity with a target of 0.8188 now. New Zealand CAD has finally broken down. All right. Bitcoin also seems to be trading below 66,245 today. Not on the 1 day, but on the 4 hour, I think it has entered a selling territory because the price was making higher high and higher low, and yesterday from here it made a lower high, lower low, and now even lower than this 66,205. So you can expect the price to keep going like this for some time, and then finally you can draw a channel like this, and once that channel is broken to the upside, then you can look for a buying opportunity somewhere here. Well, this is just a hypothesis, or you can say a speculation that something like this is about to happen. So let's see. I'm just keeping my drawing like this so that you can check it out by yourself if that happens or not. Okay. Last is Brent. After this, we will discuss gold also. Yesterday there was a breakout above 84.62. The bias became bullish, and there I was saying that there is a possibility of a retest of this region with a target of 87.81. So guys, that retest has already occurred. If you have to go to 1 hour or maybe 4 hour, you will check that retest happened immediately after that. Boom, 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 boom. Now the price is again going higher, and it will keep going higher now, I think, for 87.81. So be very cautious. Although you should have opened the buy positions here somewhere, but right now it has failed to go higher than the previous high. So expect some consolidation here. From Monday onwards, I think you can expect a movement towards 87.81. 87.81 is exposed now in this market, and there is a high probability that the buyers will try to test that out. Gold, a super duper consolidation is still happening here. I think we had drawn this when the price was here and the price was here. So all this price action is after my lines are drawn. So you should be appreciating this, that the price is trading in that range that we have decided. And now this can go anywhere. It can go up, it can go down. So we will just see in the future, not now, that which side it breaks. I am expecting it to actually break to the higher side after consolidation, because all the sellers who want to sell this market, they will be out, and then we can buy this market with a target of higher levels. I think that's all from my side in the gold, and let's check what is happening in the index. In index, we have a good resistance around 39,271. Today's bar is just a consolidation. It has gone nowhere. It is finding some resistance at 38,868 with the green candle. Tomorrow there is a possibility that it will start rising from here. Even then, I'll be very cautious around 39,271 and 39,631. These are the levels which I think are very much which will be holding a lot of resistance. But even then, if they do not act as a resistance, then the highest high, that is 40,566, will still be a very good resistance for the Nikkei to rise. Now this is not just a fall, this is a fall which has dipped below the previous low and below the previous to previous low, and I'm expecting it to go below the previous to previous to previous low, that is 38,093 is exposed in this market. And anyway, today or maybe tomorrow or maybe Monday, you will see that the price is going below 38,093 in this one. That's all guys from my side. If there is any question whatsoever, you can ask me right now. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. And apart from these charts, if you have any further query, or if you want me to show you any other chart on your screen, please let me know in the chat box. I'll be doing that live for you right now. And if not, then we'll be just wrapping up the session and for the week and for the day. Alright guys, I hope you know about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just remember to only risk less than 1% of your entire capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars. Have a good day. Thank you very much for your time. See you on Monday at 1700 GMT. Bye bye. Take care.